So hey guys, in this lecture we are going to prove circular time shift property of DFT. Its statement says that if DFT of x of n is equal to x of k, then DFT of if I shift the signal in time domain by n naught times x of n minus n naught. Okay, so since this is what do you mean by this? I'm shifting the signal x of n right n naught times, right? Basically this is not just a regular shift, it is a circular shift. Okay, so if how do we represent that shift is circular? We have to put one more bracket and in the base I have to put n. This is nothing but x of n minus n naught mod n. This is how we represent circular shift. Fine. So if there is a shift in time domain, if there is a circular shift in time domain, so in frequency domain x of k gets multiplied with e power minus j 2 pi by n into k into, so how many times I shifted? N naught times. So here this should be n naught times. Okay, so we'll try to prove it. So from the definition of IDFT, from the definition of IDFT, what is the IDFT formula? So x of n is equal to what? 1 by n into summation k varying from 0 to n minus 1 x of k into e power plus j 2 pi by n into k into n, right? So where n is varying from where to where? 0 to n minus 1. Okay, now what I'll do, I'll put n is equal to n minus n naught. So wherever n is there, I'm going to replace it by n minus 1 naught. Why did I do that? Because I want to prove x of n minus n naught. Okay, so what do I do? So x of n minus n naught. Left hand side is x of n minus n naught because I'm replacing n by n minus n naught. And this, since this is shifting and this is not a normal shift, it's a circular shift, so I have to put n minus n naught base n mod n. Okay, just to say that it's a circular shift. Okay, is equal to 1 by n into summation k varying from 0 to n minus 1 x of k into e power j 2 pi by n into k into, so what is n? N is n minus n naught. Fine. In the next step I'm going to split this exponential. So what do I get? 1 by n into summation k varying from 0 to n minus 1 x of k e power j 2 pi by n into k into n into e power, this is minus, so minus j 2 pi by n into k into n naught. So in the next step, so what is this equation? This is the equation for IDFT, right? 1 by n summation k varying from 0 to n minus 1 x of k e power j 2 pi by n into k n, right? So I can write it as I, instead of writing x of n, I will write it as IDFT of x of k. So what is the equation? What is the equation for IDFT of x of k? It is this, right? So instead of writing the left hand side as x of n, I'm writing it as IDFT of x of k. So I can do that. Okay. So into, what is the left out term? E power minus j 2 pi by n into k into n naught. So left hand side is x of n minus n naught mod n. The next step, I will take DFT on both sides. So take DFT on both side. So if I take DFT on both sides, what do I get? DFT of x of n minus n naught mod n is equal to DFT of IDFT of x of k into this term. So DFT and IDFT cancels out. I end up with x of k into this term, right? So let me write it here. I will write the next step here and the final step. So if I take DFT on both sides, what is the left hand side? DFT of x of n minus n naught mod n, that is the left hand side, and that is what I wanted, right? Is equal to, so DFT of so DFT of IDFT, so these two cancels out. I end up with x of k into e power minus j 2 pi by n into k into n naught. So that is what I wanted, right? So this is the proof of circular time shift property.